Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of a grave with a stellar view? And I mean a literally stellar view. We're about to dive into one of the most unusual final resting places in all of history.
So really think about this for a second. Where in the world is a man buried at the base of a 57-foot telescope? Seriously, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi novel, doesn't it?
Well, guess what? This is no science fiction story. It is absolutely real. And you can find it in California at the famous Lick Observatory. So, the Lick Observatory, it's this historic astronomical observatory. It's perched way up on top of Mount Hamilton, and it's actually owned and operated by the University of California.
In this place, it's home to a truly magnificent piece of scientific history. We're talking about the Great Lick Refractor. So let's just try to get our heads around the scale here for a minute. This thing is a staggering 57 feet long. I want you to picture that, a tube that's longer than a semi-trailer. Just this massive scientific cannon pointed straight up at the stars.
And at the business end of that tube, you've got the heart of the machine. Now, this is what's called a refracting telescope. So what that means is it uses a super precisely ground lens, not a mirror, to gather and focus all that starlight. And this lens? It's this immense, perfectly crafted piece of glass, a full 36 inches across.
And get this, it was completed all the way back in 1888. You got to put that into perspective, right? We're talking about an age of horse-drawn carriages and gas lamps. This telescope was an absolute marvel of engineering. It was a window to the cosmos, unlike anything the world had ever seen before.
And here's just how important it was. When it was first unveiled, it was the largest refracting telescope on the entire planet. And even now, over a century later, it's still the second largest. I mean, that's just incredible. A true titan of astronomy.
You know, to actually see this marvel for yourself, you have to take a bit of a journey. It's this beautiful 60-mile drive from San Jose all the way up the winding Mount Hamilton Road. It's literally a road to the stars.
Okay, so back to our original question. Who is the person buried at the base of this incredible instrument? Well, it's the observatory's founder himself, James Lick. In his final act, he chose to be buried right there, in the very foundation that supports his life's greatest achievement.
So you have to wonder, what was it all about? Was it a founder's final wish to be one with his creation, or was he going for the ultimate, eternal view of the cosmos? It's such an incredible piece of history. So what do you think? Would you visit this piece of history? It really makes you think.